this is not how you check GunFit with the finger. One of the most important things on GunFit is your eye over the center of the gun. Now, when we're checking the GunFit, we're looking for, gun's empty, is the eye over the center. The other thing is with that is, are you fidgeting to get into the gun to find it? Now, the one big thing that I make people do is close their eyes, mount the gun that's comfortable, and then open their eyes. So let me do that again. My eyes are closed, I mount the gun, I open my eyes, and now my eyes down the center of the gun. That is how you check, are you down the center? Otherwise, what happens is your eyes are open, you can look at the gun, you can adjust yourself to the gun. That's not a fitted gun. The more you're having to come into the gun and position your head, if you're an experienced shooter, then your gun doesn't fit. You need to adjust it. And the way you check it, like I said, close your eyes, mount the gun, open your eyes. We want the gun, when you do that, to be comfortable. That's the biggest, easiest way to check gun fit from the start. Close your eyes, make the gun feel comfortable, open your eyes. From there, what we're looking for is, how high is your eye over the rib? The higher your eye is over the rib, the higher the gun's going to shoot. So start adjusting for that. Is your eye to the left side of the gun, to the right side of the gun? Adjust for that. Make it so you're looking down the center of the gun with your eye where you want it. So you see a little bit of rib, and then if you have two beads, there should be a figure eight. So one's on top of the other one when you're looking down the gun. So basically, if that's one bead, that's the other bead. So they look just like that. Next part is length of pull. With the length of pull, we're not doing this whole adage here. What we're looking for is, from the distance from here to here is the length of pull. Okay? What we're looking for is nose to thumb. 2 fingers to nose touching is what we're looking for. Generally, everybody's a little different. Some people are going to want a shorter length of pull. Some people like a little longer length of pull. The only way you find out is to experiment and shoot different guns. You can also add spacers to your gun to see if, oh, this longer length of pull, that works better for me. There's gunsmiths out there that fit guns who fit everybody to a really short length of pull, or they fit everybody to a real long length of pull. That is their philosophy. Mine's a little different because everybody's different. You got to experiment to see. When I've tried longer length of pulls, I don't shoot as well. The gun doesn't feel right in my hands. Shorter length of pull, it feels more comfortable to me. That doesn't make that right for everybody, but it makes it right for me. Somebody else likes a longer length of pull, and it's comfortable to them. That makes that right for them. Maybe for you, maybe not for you. So we want to take a look at that. The next thing on length of pull is the distance from the grip to the trigger. Now, on this gun, you'll notice I have a lot of tape. The reason why I have a lot of tape is because without that, I was pulling on the trigger guard, trying to shoot this gun. Now, I can get my finger on the trigger, gun's empty, nice and comfortably, no longer pulling on the trigger guard. I just built that out. Now, if I wanted a custom stock, I'd do Bondo, and I keep sanding it and shaving it to get that exactly where I wanted. and then I'd give it to the stock maker, and then they would make the stock to fit those dimensions. Okay, so that's 2 different lengths of pull, here to here and here to here. Okay. The other thing is, we're talking about with the eyes, how high is the eye over the gun? Is it real high? Is it real low? That affects the point of impact on the shotgun. So we have length of pull, we have eye over the center of the gun. Last, with people for fitting a gun, is the gun going straight back into your shoulder, or is there a little gap and the gun's kicking up or down? If the gun's kicking up, it's busting you in the cheek. We don't want that. That's not comfortable. So on the shotgun, this is the heel and the toe is down here. If the gun is kicking you in the face, take a look at your stance. Use your phone. Works great. Are you leaning back or are you leaning forward? How does the gun really feel in your shoulder? Does it feel even on your shoulder? What we're trying to do is make sure this is nice and even on your shoulder. If for some reason it is not, then your pitch is wrong and the gun's kicking you in the face. This is generally 2 Phillips head screws. To work on this, you loosen the bottom one, pull the top one out. Drop a washer in, put the screw back in, and then remount the gun. To the point where you keep adding washers, so when it feels nice and flat on your shoulder, there's no gap so it can come up. Once you have that, go to a patterning board, go to an easy target, or just shoot into the sky in a safe place and feel it on your shoulder. Is it still kicking you in the face? Now, if you put the washers in the bottom, it's going to bring this out. It's going to kick you more in the face. So if it's kicking you more in the face, then you're adding the washers to the wrong end. It'll go into the top if it's kicking you in the face. If for some reason you're shooting and the gun goes down a lot, then I would look at adding something in the bottom. If it's not kicking in the face and it comes down, that means you need more toe in the gun to get it flat into your shoulder. It should be nice straight back in. If your gun's not kicking in your face and the gun still kicks up a bit, could be the type of gun that you're shooting. The way it's designed, there's ports that you can have done to the barrel, and that would help the gun from rising. But first, get the pitch right so it's nice and solid. That's basic gun fit to make sure that you can shoot the best you can. Hopefully this helps you level up. Have a great day.